Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to Busting Rainbow Six Siege. Today we are busting myths for the brand new defending operator. Of course, he's called Mozzie and he's from Australia. Now this guy has a gadget called the PEST, which is able to take control of attackers' drones, which means he can take one of the biggest advantages of the attackers and actually turn it to his own team's advantage. Now let's get down to the myths. Of course, we'll be covering everything from the simplest to the most complex. This is because, of course, the only way to be sure is to test everything. So let's get started. An EMP will destroy a pest control drone. Now, of course, back in the day, Thatcher would destroy every single defender gadget that there was. Whereas now it's kind of getting close to 50-50 where he'll disable some and destroy others. So we're going to test a controlled drone. As you can see, our little pest has jumped on board and taken control of that drone. We're going to put another pest down just to see how it gets affected by the EMP as well. But what we're interested in is, can the drone be destroyed by Thatcher? This is one of the first things I tested. So it disables the drone, but it does not destroy it. And also, the drone remains under defender control. As soon as it comes back online, it is still defender controlled. This to me is quite amazing. I didn't expect this, and that is busted. Thatcher cannot destroy or retake a drone. You can take a pest controlled drone outside. Now this is very powerful. Being able to go outside with one of these hacked drones, even for the 3 seconds that it's limited to, is incredibly powerful. Being able to see where attackers are and what they're doing is just so powerful, and that is confirmed. You can pick up pest control drones. Now, of course, attackers can pick up their drones and redeploy them whenever they want, but Mozzie cannot. He cannot pick them up, which would be incredible if he could, but unfortunately he can't. This is also the same if you put them outside and you lose control of them because they've been outside too long. You cannot pick them up and bring them back inside. They're lost, unfortunately. So don't go losing it outside. And yeah, that is busted. The pest can also control Twitch drones. Now this is, to me, incredibly powerful because, of course, Twitch only gets 2 of these drones, but this new operator, Mozzie, can take control of them and then use them, which is just, it's crazy. It really is crazy. And when you see one of these drones driving around with these blue lights on them, it's really spooky. It's like looking at a zombie and you're like, oh my god, it's no longer controlled by us. It's controlled by the defenders. Now I did also try to shoot the actual pest off when it attaches. I thought maybe I could fire the tasers off quick enough, but no, you cannot. So yeah, it's confirmed. You can take control of the Twitch drones. Now continuing on with this topic of Twitch drones under Mozzie's control, he can also shoot the taser from the Twitch drone. Now this is incredibly powerful because, of course, if you get one of these drones in the prep phase and you have a reinforced wall to worry about, you can use it to stop thermite getting in, which of course is incredibly powerful. So if you manage to make a play like this, it's awesome. So that is confirmed. Pest hack drones get destroyed in electric wire. So of course, barbed wire usually does take out pretty much every defender gadget. Now if you go ahead and just fire the pest straight into electric barbed wire, it will be destroyed. Same with reinforced walls and all that. But the actual drone, when it's under defender control, can just go straight through that barbed wire, no problem whatsoever, and it doesn't get destroyed. Of course, this is handy and it makes it nice and easy, so that is busted. Awesome. You can jump over the pest. So the pest has a pretty big range, but I thought, can you jump over it? And you can't. Like, you see that little pest jump up and grab one? It's awesome and it moves really fast, so that is busted. Now, what about like a really small hole? Somewhere where, the drone's only going to be above it for a few seconds. Well, that gets captured. Watch this back in slow motion as it goes over. You can actually see the pest jumps out early. So like it anticipates it and then goes up and grabs it. I love the animation on this thing and how it's set up. So that's busted. You cannot get away from it with a drone. It's pretty awesome. The drone stays red until Mozzie switches to it. Now this was something I noticed in the test server. Now it's possible this may change, but what we have here is 3 drones all controlled by Mozzie. However, one of them has a red light. Now, until he actually goes in for the very first time and switches to it, like he does with that drone over there, it doesn't have a blue light until he goes into it. So that looks like it's a perfectly normal attacker drone, but no, it isn't. It is actually under Mozzie's control. He just hadn't switched into it yet. So like I say, this is a test server. Things might change, but it appears if you don't jump into it straight away, it will stay with the red light. The best position for a pest is above a drone hole. Now you might think as soon as you jump in with Mozzie that you should just go and attach these above drone holes, but actually it's a really bad idea, because the drones do get a warning within the radius of the pest, which means if you have it on a wall directly above a drone hole, it'll actually be detected almost straight away. Now you can fix this by either putting it way higher on the drone hole so that its radius is just actually impacting below, or you can put it somewhere else, or of course just shoot the drones directly. But I wouldn't put it directly above a drone hole, it's just far too easy to detect, so I'm going to say that's busted. Now like I just mentioned, you can shoot drones directly, so you don't have to put these things down and leave them. You can just keep them with you, and as soon as you see a drone, you can just shoot it and capture it, which of course is really awesome, and it's awesome to capture it in midair, so yeah, that's confirmed. Pest outside during the prep phase. So we had to test this, even though it'd be a bad idea to capture a drone outside, because of course you would lose signal with it and you wouldn't be able to drive it back in. But as you can see, trying to get it out during the prep phase, it just doesn't let you. It bounces back inside, so that is busted. Sacrificing a drone can nullify a pest. So this is a really good tactic to nullify the potential of Mozzie when you're up against him, because of course giving him a drone under his control makes the defending team more powerful because they can get more intel, and of course that's a very bad thing. Now to get rid of this potential risk is to kind of play chess, where in chess you might take a piece knowing that your piece is also going to get taken, so both of you lose a piece, so you kind of stay even. And the way to do this is, if you have a Twitch on your team, you can drive your drone deliberately into a pest, have it taken control of, and then Twitch immediately just shoots and destroys your drone. As a result, Mozzie doesn't gain anything, and your team really doesn't lose anything as well, because you still got a spare drone at least, and you don't have to worry about another enemy drone being out there. Twitch can stop a hack by shooting the pest on the drone. Now this I think would actually be pretty cool. So the pest jumps on top and then almost immediately hacks the drone. I was kind of wondering if it would be possible to shoot the pest off and then, save the drone from being hacked, but no, it just destroys the entire drone. So unfortunately that is busted. I think that'd be kind of cool, but it is busted. Shooting a pest at a drone hole. So of course when this season goes live, you're going to find pests above every single drone hole, and can you destroy the pest without losing your Twitch drone? Because of course it would be really handy for you to just be able to roll straight in there very simply by taking out this little pest before you go through the drone hole. So the first attempt here didn't go too well. I missed it. I thought, alright, I'll just edge it out a touch more, but I went too far and boom. It's like a freaking horror movie when these things grab onto you. So attempt number 2, I want to see if we're able to take it out without losing the drone. Now this time we did have more success. It was interesting. I was able to position the camera to get actually a really good look at the pest there just sitting there. It's an awesome looking little thing, and I was able to just nudge it out enough that I could take out the pest without it taking over my Twitch drone. And as a result, that was awesome. It was confirmed, and that will probably be a very useful tactic when this season goes live. So yeah, confirmed. Now with this season we have a Capital rework where his fire arrows do actual fire now. They were called asphyxiation bolts before, now they actually do drop fire. And I wanted to test how the fire spreads around a deployable shield, and as you can see, if you hit it dead on, it will actually go right around and start burning the player behind it. So these firebolts are awesome now, and a big improvement over how they used to be. Now I just want to say thank you very much to my 16 Patreons who make this series and my 6 news series possible. I would not be able to bring you the timely news without their support, so thank you very much.